Building your own still at home isn't just about making moonshine. It's about learning the craft of distillation. Whether you're interested in purifying water, making essential oils, or where legal, distilling spirits, a simple homemade still is a great place to start. In this video, I'll walk you through the materials you'll need, how the setup works, and step-by-step instructions for building a basic still. Let's get to it. Before we start building, let's break down how a still actually works. A still is a simple piece of equipment that separates alcohol or other substances from a liquid by heating and cooling. Basic parts of a still. This is where you heat the mash, water, or essential oils. Column or pipe. This guides the steam toward the condenser. Condenser. A coil or tube where the steam cools and turns back into liquid, where your final product drips out. Now that you know the basics, let's talk about what you'll need to build your own simple still at home. A simple still doesn't require anything fancy. You can build one using common household items or affordable materials from a hardware store. What you'll need: a large stainless steel or aluminum pot with a tight-fitting lid for the boiler. Copper tubing, at least 3 feet for the condenser. A drill and rubber grommets to seal connections. A heat source, propane burner or electric hot plate. A bucket or coil container for cooling the condenser. Hose clamps and Teflon tape to prevent leaks. A glass jar for collecting the final product. Once you've got everything, it's time to start putting it together. Step 1. Preparing the boiler. Drill a hole in the lid of your pot that fits your copper tubing. Insert the copper pipe through the hole and seal it with a rubber grommet and Teflon tape to prevent leaks. Step 2. Setting up the condenser. Take your copper tubing and coil it loosely to allow vapor to travel through. Place the coil inside a bucket or container that can hold cold water. Step 3. Connecting the tubing. Attach one end of the tubing to the pot lid where steam will exit. Run the other end through the condenser coil and place the output end over a collection jar. That's it. You've got a fully functional, simple still. Now let's talk about how to use it properly. Now that you've built your still, it's important to use it safely. Distillation involves heat, pressure, and potentially flammable vapors, so here are a few key safety tips. Safety tips. Use your still in a well-ventilated area to avoid vapor buildup. Heat it slowly. Too much heat can cause dangerous pressure buildup. Never seal your still completely. Always have an open vent to release excess pressure. Check for leaks before starting any distillation process. Temperature control is key. Alcohol evaporates at 173 degrees Fahrenheit, 78 degrees Celsius, so keeping a steady heat helps separate the good stuff from the unwanted compounds. Once your still is running, you want to make sure everything is working properly. Here's how to test and fine-tune your setup. Key adjustments. If no vapor is reaching the condenser, increase the heat slightly. If the liquid comes out cloudy, slow down the process to improve separation. If you're collecting too much water with your alcohol, check for leaks in the system. With a little patience and the right adjustments, you'll have a still that runs efficiently and produces a clean, distilled liquid. And that's how you build a simple still at home. Whether you're using it for water purification, essential oils, or where legal distilling spirits, this setup is a great way to learn the process of distillation. If you found this helpful, hit that like button and subscribe for more DIY distilling tips. Have any questions or suggestions for improving the design? Drop a comment below. See y'all next time.